Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining the live. If you are making your way in, be sure to drop your name and where you're from. We are going to start as soon as the intro video is done. Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming in. I see a few people are scrolling in. We are definitely going to get into some things. So, in the meantime, while I play the intro video, be sure to drop your name, where you're from, and just your overall thoughts on Mielle, formerly known as my Organics, but now known as Mielle, as we make our way up in here and give this shocking update that your girl Monique Rodriguez just dropped on her Instagram. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. Also, drop what you ladies are doing. Are you preparing for Thanksgiving? Any and all thoughts, just check in. You could just say, hey. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so we can be pushed in the algorithm for this live. We are going to start as soon as the intro video is done. Thank everyone so much for coming in. Hey, we have Chicago in the building. Okay, so we have a Midwest cutie. So that is definitely the Midwest cuties. Please stand up because I'm from the Midwest as well. Why does she not show proof? Good question. So we are definitely going to get into all of that. So I assume in 1922, Misty Blue has already seen the update. Yes, I want to know that as well. So we are definitely going to get into some things. Let me go ahead and put on the screen the link when we are done for everyone to come up and join and share their perspectives as well. So, all right. So, okay, we have the UK in the building. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, hey, Coffee Cuties, thank you so much for joining this emergency live stream as we have a update from Monique Rodriguez, who is the founder and former owner of Mielle Organics. I guess formerly known as Mielle Organics, but now simply known as Mielle. So if you ladies are unaware, there have been a lot of controversy surrounding this brand within the past, say 3 months or whatever. Definitely check out my previous live streams as well as videos if you are just not up to date on what's going on at all. We are going to kind of do a backtrack after we give the update. But hey, we have South Africa in the building, the UK. We have Kenya. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So thank you all so much for joining. So without further ado, so I was scrolling on TikTok last night, or actually early this morning technically, and I seen an update from your girl Monique Rodriguez about this whole hair loss controversy when it comes to the product she used to own. Because as we know, now the owner of Mielle Organics is P&G Beauty, and your girl is simply the face. But she's been coming out trying to defend the brand, etc. But I guess this is the most raw she's been, as she wasn't done up. She just kind of was speaking into the camera. But I'm gonna let you ladies be the judge of what you are going to hear in a second, and then just kind of come back with more commentary. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what your girl Monique Rodriguez had to say.
Good evening, you guys. As most of you know, it has always been very important for me to keep you in the loop on this entrepreneurial journey because I have to be totally honest with you guys. It is not for the faint at heart, okay? Especially being a Black woman and using my platform to serve and uplift, and knowing that I have always dedicated my platform to serving and uplifting. But this has been heavy on my heart. So I wanted to share this. I've always been very transparent with you all, and in this situation, it is no different. As many of you have been seeing that Mielle has been buzzing in the media lately, and some of you have stood up and shown support like true loyal mavens and mavericks, and I just want to say thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. But here's the thing. We recently discovered that the original TikTok creator who sparked all of those rumors about Mielle products causing hair loss and falsely claiming that the rosemary mint oil formula has changed, that creator has been paid by one of our competitors. Yes, this creator was earning a commission to promote a competitor's product while spreading misinformation about our products for their own personal gain. And unfortunately, some who joined in on those conversations seem to have ulterior motives as well. So, you know what they say, when they go low, we go high. And out of respect for everyone involved, we try to handle this situation quietly, but it has reached a point to where I feel it's important to be transparent with you all. So, just to let you know, the original creator of those false videos have since been removed because people deserve to know the truth and they deserve to understand that if there are hidden motives behind the misinformation that they're hearing out here on social media. So it is very disheartening because I have always operated with a spirit of believing that there is room for everyone to win. But unfortunately, not everyone shares that same belief. So I just want to reassure you guys that our products are safe. They are based on consistent formulas, sourcing, and processes, and they are used and loved by millions of satisfied customers every day without a problem. So at the end of the day, I'm grateful for all of the support. I see y'all out there standing up for us in the comments, fighting with people in the comments. I appreciate you guys more than you probably ever know. But now I need your help. Please spread this word and share this message with everyone that you know, because the truth matters and it's up to us to make sure that the truth is heard. And I've always focused on integrity because you can never go wrong with being honest and having integrity. And more importantly, I'm always going to stand on business.
All right, so there you ladies have it. What are your thoughts about her response to all the allegations that the rosemary mint oil is making girls' hair fall out, etc.? So let's see what competitor paid them. That is a good question. So only one person was paid. What about the others whose hair was falling out and damaged? Good question, 1922 Misty Blue. Yes, that is definitely along the lines of what I was thinking as well. When I first saw this live, I was like, girl, what? Because let's say allegedly that original creator was paid, which I was like, which original creator? Because one video was what actually sparked it, but we know that it was stitched and the second creator was the one who actually went viral with it. So I'm like, which one are you alleging got paid? But I think I have the answer to that I'm going to play in a second. But I was like, okay, let's say allegedly that creator was paid or paid a commission, which that to me seems like you're not even a representative of the like brand, the competitor. You're just like, let's say you have some type of following and a brand reaches out to you and says, hey, if you promote my product to your audience, you'll get a 10% commission. They're not even like a spokesperson that has like a salary for the brand. If those allegations are true. But like Misty Blue said, I'm like, okay, what about the thousands of other women who definitely are not on payroll of any sort? Definitely a lot of women who even contacted my own channel are not on payroll and they had similar issues. So are we just going to ignore all the other responses because one girl allegedly was on commission with the competitor with no proof, no nothing, because she's saying flat out, spread this message and we're, I guess, just supposed to take the word for it? We are going to need a lot more than that because, like I stated before, the videos that are going viral are absolutely insane. And there are a lot of women who are ready to do class action lawsuits. So, without any proof, that's not going to be enough to like let this go. Now, it does look like your girl Monique Rodriguez is definitely going through some things. I know this could definitely be stressful. So, I hope her mental health is well. But at the same time, we have to hold each other accountable. And this video was not enough for me, but I am going to do my part and be fair, play what she had to say, as well as just do a further deep dive, see what my audience has to say as well, because we are like the CNN of curly hair, like the reporters of curly hair. So it is our due diligence to bring this to the community. But let's see what the audience is saying. So we have Star Goddess coming in. Hey, girl, thank you for joining. We have Your Average Logical Thinker. If it wasn't for that video that you reviewed, I would have never put it together and threw my Mielle products away. So thank you so much for watching the original video. Didn't people bring up monoxidil? Yeah, so I did a video on that too. I initially got the rose Mary and Men as a gift 2 years ago after having my baby. And even though I had postpartum shedding, my hair shouldn't have been coming out that much. I can't believe this response. Didn't people bring up minoxidil? Okay, so I read both of your comments. So yeah, I seen a lot of girls talking about, okay, they had a baby and they were initially thinking that it was due to postpartum shedding. But after the original video went viral, they started to realize, like, no, this is a little bit beyond some typical postpartum shedding, etc. Now, the question comes in, which creator was she allegedly talking about got paid? Again, these are all allegations because Monique did not post any type of proof at all. So what I am going to do is based off my due diligence of just kind of researching this topic, etc. And I wanted to see if the girl's video who went viral by the name of Laura, if she had anything to say, or I wanted to see if the video was removed, etc. Since Monique Rodriguez said that the video was removed. So someone in the comments, PenPal50 said, hey, I'm new here. I haven't had any problems with the rosemary mint oil. I still use it now. Okay, cool. So if you want to call in or hit the link and give your testimony, whether you had issues or haven't, I definitely want to be fair and balanced. So the link is on the screen as well as in the description box. So definitely join the live. So as I stated, I definitely wanted to see what your girl Laura, if she had removed the live since Monique says she got the video down, etc. So I did find this video from her that I'm going to share now and then come back with more commentary. So let's see what your girl has to say. Her name is Laura Beauty Coach on TikTok if you are interested in following her.
I am writing on behalf of. Wait, is this a joke? Because it's giving real joke to me. Now, I have heard of this specific brand going after influencers on their personal cell phone, but to get this document to my home address is a whole nother level. If that was the case, you could have just pulled up. Nah, family, we got to unpack this, but we're not going to do it on TikTok because obviously I got some ops. Go to the top of my profile, click on my link tree. You'll see my YouTube on there. Go ahead and click subscribe, turn your notifications on. Because this right here, y'all have to see this. This was dated October 14th. It was overnighted to me. I received it on the 15th. But what they don't know is that people in the creator fund, we get paid on the 15th. So there was a day too late. Anyway, I'm going to turn these comments off. Don't talk about it. Just go to my link, subscribe to my YouTube, turn your notifications on because this right here. Dear Mr.
Now, unfortunately, your girl Laura did not end up going live on YouTube. I don't know if she plans to do it in the future or somebody, maybe her lawyer, etc., told her that it was ill-advised to do so. However, when I go to her page, sometimes my thing jumps when I try to scroll down. Okay, good. So when I go to her page, again, that's Laura Beauty Coach on TikTok. I noticed that the video, it was originally pinned at the top because it had like 5 million views. I did notice that it is no longer there, which gave me the indication. Again, this is just my assumptions. There's no proof that she is in them based off the letter that she just posted. Again, she did bleep out the company, so we cannot confirm. This is all allegations and speculation that she is Monique Rodriguez, was referring to Laura Beauty Coach when she made the allegations that she is allegedly being paid by a competitor, etc. So let me go ahead and actually I'll keep the screen shared, but so we could just have a image on the screen of Laura Beauty Coach, etc. So, what are you ladies' thoughts about the response from Laura Beauty Coach? So, FJ said, I'm not buying it. There were way too many people saying the same thing. I already got rid of all my Mielle hair products. All I have left is the face serum and face mask. So, yeah, I'm kind of like, there was a lot of videos, probably in the thousands at this point. Now, I do know a lot of people, in fairness, do jump on bandwagons at times if they see a topic going viral, etc. They may just want to hop in. They want to go viral as well. So some people will make up allegations. We also have to address the fact that hair loss can be very tricky. There are so many factors that can contribute to hair loss, such as improper diet, some type of deficiencies, lifestyle, etc. So we definitely have to bring that to the forefront as well. But at the same time, there were so many women using this same product and having similar hair loss. So we have to hold that accountable too and say, hey, this is something that needs to be explored. We cannot just brush this under the rug and say that this is just due to one creator who allegedly may have been paid a commission by a competitor, etc. Now, again, as you can see, the video is no longer on Laura's page, but your girl actually already touched on this topic. So I actually have the original video for anyone who did not see. So I'm going to go ahead and play the original video that was removed so we can have proper context as to what is sparking up all of this controversy. So again, if you want to know the full background story, be sure to check out this live that is entitled The Recent Controversy Surrounding Mielle Organics Call-In Show to get the full background story. But for now, I'm going to play the video that sparked it all.
I should have done my research. Every time I wash my hair every single week, look at my fucking hair. Oh my fucking God. Every time I wash my hair every week, this is
why I go so hard on my platform. That creator has been using Mielle products, and every single time she washes her hair, clumps of hair come out. If you've been following me the last couple months, then y'all know how I feel about this oil. Y'all know how I feel about this brand. And y'all know how I feel about this woman. This is Monique Rodriguez. She was the original founder of Mielle, but she sold out to Procter & Gamble. This is John Mielle, and he is the owner of Procter & Gamble, who is now the owner of Mielle Organics. The amount of people who have reached out to me personally, either in DMs or in the comment sections that said that they use Mielle products and they experience scalp irritation or massive hair loss or hair breakage is insane. There is no other reason for this except that when she sold out to Procter & Gamble, they changed the formula. Something is not right about this. I'm going to tag that creator, and I'm going to attach the video that I posted where I exposed Mielle for selling out. Go to that video and just take a stroll down the comment section.
All right, so that was the original video. I did speed it up a little bit because as you can kind of hear in the background, she's playing some music. But I also did put in some of the TikTok videos that were going viral after that original video, just so we can kind of get some more. So that's the viral video. Okay, I think if I kind of keep going on that, I ended up playing some more videos. So let me... Okay, I don't want to miss it because I played videos from both sides. Here we go. So I'm gonna just play this.
Recently happened to me. My hair has been very long and healthy, which a lot of you guys know. So on my wash day, I was making a YouTube video, and on my wash day, I used the Mielle products to wash my hair, and guys, it damaged my hair tremendously.
Had a bald spot that looked like it was caused from tight ponytails. If Mielle is going to give you a bald spot, it's not going to give you just one in the middle of your head. It's going to give you multiple throughout your head. Like, I honestly feel like we just see something to be mad at, we take it and we just run with it. Because what? And then all this talk about a lawsuit against Mielle. I just saw a video saying there are no active lawsuits. Because the thing is, if you're going to sue Mielle, if a regular civilian like me is going to sue Mielle, I would need proof. Where would I get this proof from? You would have to actively only be using Mielle and documenting that. Like, I just don't understand.
All right, so that was a few videos that I noticed going around. One girl was talking about the alleged hair loss that she received from Mielle Organics, and then another girl was saying that she still used the product, just to kind of give a fair and balanced analysis. So let's see what the comment section is saying. Thank you everyone so much for taking the time on a Saturday morning to join me. Leave all your comments about Mielle in the comment section, whether you still use it, don't use it. What was your reaction to my Monique Rodriguez recent video that she posted on her Instagram? I'm going to leave that link down below as well, so you can check out the comments over there. All type of things going on. So let's see what is going on. Again, if you want to join and share your opinion on the stage, be sure to hit the link on the screen and join your girl. So let's see. So Makeup Mental said she probably deleted the initial video for legal purposes, not because she probably was lying. So yeah, in the video that Monique Rodriguez just posted, she alleged that she had the video removed. So that is the reason why, allegedly, because Monique did not show any proof and Laura did not confirm that the video is no longer there. So Bantu Beauty Nation said, it's funny because I haven't seen people with loose and curly hair deal with this. I'm suspicious. So yeah, that is a good point. I actually, in fairness, have seen all hair types, even the type threes, and as well as a lot of women with the curly hair as well, dealing with this issue. So it definitely was a wide range of women. So I do have to point that out. So, um, someone else said, "I'm glad it still works for you." Pin, I'll say. So there must be someone in the comment section who is saying it still works. Unfortunately, when it comes to StreamYard, I can't scroll up. So if Pin Pal 50 wants to come on the stage and talk about her experience with the product, if it's still working for her, etc., please do so, because again, I want to share both perspectives. So Jessica Wise said, I remember white women were complaining about their hair falling out and scalp irritations after using those products. This was before Black women complained. Yes, that is a good point. So I remember it just kind of randomly, Mielle Organics, the rosemary drops in particular, started going viral, and it was white influencers using it. And I remember it was a lot of backlash because this is before we knew Mielle Organics sold to P&G Beauty. So a lot of women with curly and curly hair was like, why is all these white influencers using a product that is catered to Black hair? And then next thing you know, the product was going viral because those same white influencers were alleging that their hair was falling out and they, like you said, had scalp irritation, etc., from using the drops. Now, it was put out there that they were like putting the drops in their hair, then washing it out. They were using the products all type of different ways because, as you know, white European hair is a lot different than curly and even curly hair. So they had a lot going on, and but they were definitely not using it as directed. But that was interesting because it did kind of spark an initial outrage surrounding that particular product. And then the next thing you know, Black women with curly and curly hair started talking about their hair was falling out from the same product. That's when it kind of was revealed on a mass scale that P&G Beauty is now the owner and Monique Rodriguez is simply the face. They kind of tried to do what another brand, The Main Choice, and I did a full video on them as well. They just kind of sell the company. They try to keep it as secret as possible because they know the possible backlash they will receive, but they still keep the Black owners as the face of the company. So it can kind of trick the audience. And it's not until some type of controversy or some type of viral list similar to the one that happened in 2020, where they put out there which companies are and are not Black owned, then it kind of comes out that these companies are not represented by Black owners like a lot of the consumers assume. So we have a Ghanaian in the building. Okay. DIY Queen, thank you so much for joining. So, yes, let's see if I can get on my phone and go back because, again, if you are interested in sharing your experiences with with Monique Rodriguez, if you know her, or Mielle Organics, or formerly known as Mielle Organics, now known as just Mielle, be sure to hit the link on the screen. Also, if you ladies have any other topics, it is Saturday. We're just kind of chilling. There's 65 of us in here. We can definitely touch on some other topics surrounding curly hair as well. If there's any other recent controversy or just any recent topics surrounding curly hair that you ladies want to talk about, be sure to leave it in the comment section as well. And we could definitely get into some things on this good Saturday. Also, please let your girl know, what are you all up to this weekend? Are you on vacation already? Do you got to work Monday and Tuesday and then go on vacation starting I guess Wednesday or Thursday? Let your girl know. So your average logical thinker says, I have no problem with them selling and getting the bag. Just don't change the ingredients. So yes, a lot of people kind of feel that way. Now, some people do have the moral ground that they want to support other Black owned businesses. And I definitely understand that. But then some people are kind of in the middle. Like, if you're going to go get the bag, if you're going to sell, at least keep the formula the exact same. So us as Black women, as you know, even especially if we have curly hair, it's already difficult for us to find products that actually work for our hair. So if we find a product that we grew to know and love, it is so frustrating when they choose to change the product to be some type of all lives matter product so they can cater to all hair types. I just don't feel like there's going to be a product that caters to all hair types. I feel like if you have a brand of any sort and you want to expand and reach other people from other demographics, I feel like you should have sectors. Like, you should have lines for curly hair, European hair, wavy hair, etc. Break it up so that the hair, it could cater to curly hair, for example, and not try to just slap some type of shampoo that's going to work for all those variations of hair type. how is a shampoo going to work for a girl who has super straight, naturally straight hair and a girl who has coily hair? How do you expect that to work? Like, I'm very confused why product brands, I know that a lot of these people are just after the bag. They're not actually caring about the health of hair, etc. But it's just absolutely unfortunate. And I definitely think that that is the solution that brands should take into consideration in the future. But let me go ahead and see if I can get into the comments. The only brand that I feel like works for all is the oh, dang. I can't even pronounce the name right now, but Maui Moisture. Yes, Maui. It was like a tongue tie. Maui Moisture. So, yes, I actually have used the Maui Moisture heat protectant. It's like a leave-in slash heat protectant, and I think it works pretty well. But I don't use like their shampoo, conditioner, twisting creams, etc. But and then I don't know. Do white women like use that have like type 1 hair? Do they have to use things like a twisting cream? Like, I guess what would be, I don't know, like I guess they would just use the shampoo and conditioner, which I haven't tried. But yeah, in fairness, I do use some Maui Moisture products. So I'd rather they raise the prices a little bit to compensate for the rise in supply prices in order to keep the formula the same. Me too. Like, yeah, I would rather them just raise the price. The products are already not cheap anyway. So if I would rather them, okay, if you're going to charge maybe a dollar or two more and I'm getting quality products, I would prefer that as well. Now, the new formula was definitely causing issues because since stopping using it, my edges have grown back completely. So yes, DIY Queen, definitely hit the link so we can talk about your personal firsthand experience with the product and how your hair is now recovering afterwards. I definitely will be interested in hearing that and just overall experiences when it comes to the brand, etc. If you ladies did not catch the original video from Monique Rodriguez and you want me to play it again, please leave that in the comment section as well. So Michelle's daughter, okay, so you are the one who got your name from Carol's daughter. So yes, that's very cute. So she said, my friend has type 1/2 hair and uses it. I have 4C hair and use most of their products too. So is that the Maui Moisture or the Mielle Organics when it comes to your friend with the 1 and 2 type hair, and then your hair being the 4C. So yeah, that's you. I remember you saying that you got your name from Carol's daughter. So definitely be sure to check out the rise and fall of Carol's daughter video, because that video is kind of picking up. I don't know what's going on, but it's getting a lot of traction. So yes, and it also is getting a lot of people saying that I'm pronouncing Carol's daughter wrong. They're saying I'm saying Carol or Carol's daughter. It's just my accent. As you can see, like when I'm live, you can kind of hear it better. I'm saying Carol's daughter. So just FYI, if you're interested in checking out that video. Okay, so the Maui Moisture. Okay, so that's good to know that it works for type 1 and 2, and then it works for coily hair as well. So wow, I'm definitely going to have to check that out and give a more deep dive review on their products. Actually, I think I'm thinking of Mazania when I said the leave-in heat protectant. Maui Moisture, I don't know if I've ever actually used them. I'm getting products mixed up. So yeah, Maui Moisture. So if you use Maui Moisture, I do know it's an influencer by the name of Kennedy J. I follow her closely. I really like her videos. She doesn't really post hair content per se. She posts more like lifestyle, but she happens to have hair as well. Of course, beautiful hair. She's more like type 3, maybe 3C or something like that. She definitely stands by Maui Moisture as well. So I guess that is a cosign from type 3 hair as well. So, hey, Maraki, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much for joining on this fine Saturday. Um, yeah, if anyone's interested in joining the link, or if you have any other topics that you ladies want to talk about, since I wanted to keep a live schedule on Thursdays, but I typically bulk record on Thursdays and I just be so busy. But I definitely want to take the time out and come live and just chit chat with you guys and thank everyone for the support for the channel, etc. We're on our way to 8K subscribers. I really want to reach it by the end of the year. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so. Also, like the live so we can get up in the algorithm, etc. So yeah, if let me see, there's so many of us here. I would hate to close out the live, so I'm just gonna play the video from Monique Rodriguez again, just in case people are just scrolling in and didn't get to catch it on the first half. And also definitely give your just overall thoughts about the video, about the issue, just if you use the product, if you like it, don't like it, etc.
Good evening, you guys. As most of you know, it has always been very important for me to keep you in the loop on this entrepreneurial journey because I have to be totally honest with you guys. It is not for the faint at heart, okay? Especially being a Black woman and using my platform to serve and uplift, and knowing that I have always dedicated my platform to serving and uplifting. But this has been heavy on my heart. So I wanted to share this. I've always been very transparent with you all, and in this situation, it is no different. As many of you have been seeing that Mielle has been buzzing in the media lately, and some of you have stood up and shown support like true loyal mavens and mavericks. And I just want to say thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. But here's the thing. We recently discovered that the original TikTok creator who sparked all of those rumors about Mielle products causing hair loss and falsely claiming that the rosemary mint oil formula has changed, that creator has been paid by one of our competitors. Yes, this creator was earning a commission to promote a competitor's product while spreading misinformation about our products for their own personal gain. And unfortunately, some who joined in on those conversations seem to have ulterior motives as well. So you know what they say, when they go low, we go high. And out of respect for everyone involved, we try to handle this situation quietly, but it has reached a point to where I feel it's important to be transparent with you all. So just to let you know, the original creator of those false videos have since been removed because people deserve to know the truth, and they deserve to understand that if there are hidden motives behind the misinformation that they're hearing out here on social media. So it is very disheartening because I have always operated with a spirit of believing that there is room for everyone to win. But unfortunately, not everyone shares that same belief. So I just want to reassure you guys that our products are safe. They are based on consistent formulas, sourcing, and processes, and they are used and loved by millions of satisfied customers every day without a problem. So at the end of the day, I'm grateful for all of the support. I see y'all out there standing up for us in the comments, fighting with people in the comments. I appreciate you guys more than you probably ever know. But now I need your help. Please spread this word and share this message with everyone that you know, because the truth matters and it's up to us to make sure that the truth is heard. And I've always focused on integrity because you can never go wrong with being honest and having integrity. And more importantly, I'm always going to stand on business.
All right, so that is what your girl had to say. So let's head over to some of these comments. So Makeup Mental said, how does she that the creator was paid by a competitor? For sure. Yeah, how does she know that the creator was paid by a competitor? Good question, because there was no proof shown, etc. So that is a good point that we did touch on earlier, but I definitely agree. Perfect Nails. Hey girl, thank you so much for joining the live. She said that woman calling herself the first victim was trying to create a brand herself by bashing Mielle. After she tried to tear down Mielle, she started selling the same product. So are you referring to Laura Beauty Coach, or are you referring to the actual girl from the original video that Laura Beauty Coach stitched? Like, let me know, because I wasn't sure which one she was referring to, because there technically was a girl before Laura Beauty Coach, but Laura Beauty Coach video is the one that went crazy viral. So Jessica Wise said, no, just because a company is paying someone to promote their product doesn't mean they were paid to down Mielle. I definitely agree with that. Like, just because I'm on payroll, or I'm getting a commission, etc. What will be the reason to go after Mielle in particular? Because Mielle is not the only multi-million dollar natural hair brand. Why just Mielle? Why not go after all the competitors if these allegations are true? So she's trying to save face in the company. I definitely agree with that. I don't know. Do you think the no makeup or minimum makeup, kind of looking like more down and overwhelmed, do you think that is part of like kind of like the strategy to kind of make people feel bad for her, etc.? Let me know what your thoughts about that as well. I'm referring to Tamara Care, but I'm confused because her videos are still up. Yes, so Tamara Care. Okay, that's the girl who had the straight hair. Yeah, she went viral, well, semi-viral, not nearly the amount that it is today. She actually has relaxed hair, and she was on YouTube talking about how the hair products allegedly made her hair fall out. But yes, I do notice that she does have a hair care line as well. But I actually was thinking that it was Laura Beauty Coach that Mielle Organics was referring to, and that is because of this video right here. So we have someone who is going to come up on the stage. I'm going to get to you just in 1 second. So yes, I was thinking that it was allegedly, this is alleged, um Laura Beauty Coach, because she did post this video alleging that she received a cease and desist letter, and the original video on her channel that she stitched is no longer there, and it had like 5 million views before that. So I was thinking it was her, but Tamara Care, I do know she also posted a video as well. So I'll pull her up in a second too. So were all the other people who had hair loss also lying? Good point. I was also saying that too. Like, what about all the other thousands of women who alleged that their hair was falling out too? Like, are we just going to ignore that? That woman even stole Mielle's name, calling herself Henderson Organic. See, I didn't know that. Okay, we're definitely going to pull her page up. So her name is Tamara Care, because I definitely want to be fair. And if they're not referring to Laura, I do want to just kind of put out all the people that may be featured, maybe who is being referred to rather. So let's see. So this right here is Tamara Hair Care, and she did originally go viral after posting this video.
Hey guys, so this is not a joke. This is a serious matter that recently happened to me. My hair has been very long and healthy, which a lot of you guys know. So on my wash day, I was making a YouTube video, and on my wash day, I used the Mielle products to wash my hair, and guys, it damaged my hair tremendously. Guys, look at that. This is no joke. This is not a joke. This is a serious matter. This is what the product has done to my hair. My hair is damaged to no return. I have a full video over YouTube at Tamara's Hair Care. Hey guys, so this is not a
All right, so that is the video from Tamara Hair Care, and she was one of the first videos that I saw talking about Mielle Organics, and in particular this rosemary line. So her videos are still up though, so that makes me think that she may not be referring to her, but I definitely want to be sure to add any and everybody who may be allegedly referred to. Okay, so the girl that was backstage did move down. Sorry, girl, I was just about to get to you. So please come back up on the stage and share your perspective. So let me drop the link again. Please come back. I think your name was Stony. But in the meantime, let's continue to read the comments. So after, let's see where I was. I am Facebook friends with a hairdresser. She asked her, do she use Mielle hair care products? The client said yes. The results didn't look too nice. I wish no bad luck on Mielle. I hope things work out. Yes, I definitely don't wish bad luck on anyone. But if the products are causing hair loss, etc., I definitely want this to be addressed so they can hopefully do what they have to do to address maybe formulation changes or ingredients, whatever is going on. We definitely have to take a deep dive so that our hair will not be falling out allegedly from using these products if those allegations are in fact true. As we know, as of today, I don't think there is no actual class action defamation lawsuit. But even if it is, there is no judgment. So at this time, we have to still say allegedly. But okay. So I'm referring to Tamara Hair Care, but I'm confused because her videos are still up. Yes. Okay. So I kind of read that already. So Perfect Nail said, I think Tamara Care should have take her videos down too. So do you think Perfect Nail she should take her videos down if that was her legit experience? Why do you think she should take them down? Maybe because she has not shown any proof 100% that it was Mielle Organics who caused the hair loss, because as we know, hair loss can come from many things. Let me know, what are your thoughts about that, as far as her taking the video down, if that is in fact her alleged experience. So Tevin said, I only stick to old school products like Blue Magic, Warner Brothers, Lister. My hair is finally reaching a point I'm happy after several years. So that is good to know. And Jessica Wise said, oh, okay, he was referring to Tevin, like, yes, and apparently there was a lawsuit against Mielle and they chose to settle before they sold to P&G. Okay, so there was an actual lawsuit. So okay, we actually could not find. I don't know if the lawsuit was buried or if that was part of the settlement, et cetera, that they didn't have to address what was in the lawsuit. I'm not sure, but leave down below if you have any more details about that lawsuit before they sold to P&G Beauty. So Discovering Hope said, Mielle has taken my hair out, period. I look at what it does to my hair, not what she says. I am not going to be loyal when my hair is falling out with your products. Yes, so that is a good point. If it's making your hair fall out, definitely discontinue using it. Someone else said, I F with Mielle. So definitely, if you mess with the product or don't, be sure to hit the link, come on stage and share your experience, because I definitely want to give a fair and balanced live. So I'm going to leave the link in the comment section once again for everyone to come up and join. So maybe I'm tripping, but I hope Monique is going after the white creators as much as she's going after the black ones. So yeah, that is true. Like, I didn't see any type of addressing of the white creators that also were saying that their hair was falling out, etc. Only when it took off in the black creator market that these responses started to happen and videos were allegedly forced to be taken down, etc. So that is interesting. So yes, with real, where's the real evidence? Okay, so great point. So yeah, I definitely think that if there is allegations of hair loss, etc., I definitely think for one, the company should care about these allegations and want to correct it. But I also feel like if it was my company, I would be like, okay, especially the ones that are going viral, like, let me contact this creator. Let's, maybe I can even pay for a dermatologist visit, etc., to confirm that my products are indeed the reason for the hair loss. And let's move forward from there. So yes, I definitely do want to be fair and say we definitely need evidence on both sides. Like, when Monique Rodriguez is alleging that the original creator that she did not name, so we can only speculate, allegedly work for a competitor. What is this creator's name? And also, what is this alleged competitor? So I definitely think some more evidence needs to be brought to the forefront on both ends. So I love a TW. Unfortunately, I don't know how to say her name. Talia, is that right? Too, and I miss a Jane Carter locks and twist cream. I miss JC. Her products were perfect for my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and just highlight it. Let me know in the comments. I know her name is Talia, but how do you pronounce her last name so we can give her proper shine? Because I do know a lot of women love that product as well. So let's see what else. So many black women jumped on a bandwagon they had no business being on when they haven't even used the product. So I did address that. I did address the fact that when topics go viral, sometimes a lot of people will just hop on the trend and make all type of allegations so they can go viral as well. So we definitely have to bring that to the forefront and say we cannot confirm that all, at this point, probably it was definitely thousands of comments and videos from thousands of women. Hair loss was from Mielle Organics. However, I do believe that a lot of those women that were alleging they were suffering from hair loss, some of them were not lying, and some of that actually was tied to the product. And I have women that actually came on my channel and in the comment section right now that can confirm, no, I really use Mielle Organics and I really did notice hair loss after the product. So yeah, we do have to point out all factors of this argument, that some people were probably cloud chasing, but some people were telling the truth as well. We won't know until this alleged class action lawsuit or whatever the next steps of all of this is going to happen. We'll know when some evidence is presented on both sides, but right now all we can do is unfortunately speculate. So someone else said, I cannot stand how they treated Linda Lynn. So yes, that is another good point. Linda Lynn definitely was not treated fairly. She just came online as a Black creator with curly hair, by the way, so she's definitely a part of the curly hair community, and she was one of the OGs. This was about 5 years ago. She simply came online and stated that she did not like a particular line within the Mielle Organics product line. I think it was the rice water line. She stated her opinion and she was bullied and harassed. She allegedly, we can only say alleged, but she showed proof within her video. I definitely linked it in my original video, talking about how allegedly the owner's husband called her. She also talked about how she missed out on a lot of brand opportunities, etc., because of her simply voicing her opinion and perspective about a product that she used. So we have someone that is going to come on the stage by the name of Melody. So thank you so much for joining us, Melody. What is your overall opinion about the topic when it comes to Mielle Organics?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you for having me on. Well, the oil, I remember the first time I bought it was in March 2023, and I read on Google that the company was Mielle was transferred to Procter and Gamble in January. So, in my experience, I used the whole entire bottle. It didn't do anything negative to my hair. So now I'm wondering if possibly because of the change, the transfer on the transfership, I'm not sure if certain procedures were changed, and now like the ingredients were probably like changed a little bit, or like specific conditions were changed and it affected the product. So now it's like there are bad batches that are coming out now versus before. So I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
So the owner, Monique, did address the fact that there allegedly was no ingredient changes when it comes to the product. But what I'm thinking is that they may be using different manufacturers where they're getting the ingredients. They may be cutting corners, etc. So yeah, the ingredient on the bag may say the exact same things as it did before the company was sold. But where are you getting it from? The same markets, etc., that you were getting it from when you were making it out of your kitchen? I highly
Right. Yeah, I think maybe the quality of the ingredients. Yeah, like you said, even though it's the same ingredients as she said, it could be the quality of those ingredients probably changed.
Definitely. So I am glad though that you didn't experience any issues when it comes to the product. And in fairness, there are women, thousands of women who use Mielle Organics and they are not experiencing any issues. I definitely also think that all of our curly hair, etc., is different. So it's gonna depend on your personal hair and how it interacts with the product, etc. So yeah, not everyone is experiencing it, but we definitely want to have these videos going out so that other women can be informed so they can make the best decision for their hair. Because if these allegations are going to be just pushed under the rug, nobody's going to address nothing, then that will make me think twice about trying the product at all. I don't know, but
All right. After all of that, I was really hesitant on buying the product again, even though I like the way it felt. I like the smell. I like how like you actually feel it stimulating your scalp and all that. But after all these cases came out, I'm extremely hesitant on buying the product again.
so what did you replace the product with, or are you still on the market looking for something new to replace those drops with?
Like what somebody already mentioned, like I just went back to the old school, like Blue Magic and like all the natural oils.
Okay. So yeah, I am seeing a big influx of people going back to using old school greases, etc. So yeah, I definitely can see that, and so far so good. Now we definitely have to keep our eye out on what this is going to do in the next couple of years, but even hairstylists, etc., are definitely co-signing going back to the old school products, etc.
Yes, that's all I had to say. Thank you
Thank
for
you
having
so
me
much
on.
for joining.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye bye. All right. So if you also have used the product and you want to come up and share your experience, please do so. So we have Kay in the audience and they said, what is the latest update? So I just played the video, so I'm not going to play it again, but let's see if I can go ahead and put the link in the chat for anyone who is just coming in and you may have missed when I played the video. And then be sure to come back to the live and share your opinion about what you see. So let's get back to some of the comments. So um, now Mielle has backing of a giant mogul of P&G. So yes, but do you think that she is using the same products that she was using, the same type of quality ingredients before she sold to P&G, or do you think that she may allegedly be cutting corners, etc.? I will be definitely curious to know what the audience thinks about that. So Tevin says, I tried Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops. It feels like nothing. Like the oil I use now, the Miracle Drops feel waxy, like artificial. So that is interesting to note because I've never tried Kaleidoscope hair products of any sort, but I actually did do a video about them, about alleged content winner, etc. That it's a full deep dive. She felt like she was scammed, etc. So be sure to go down my page and check that out. Okay, so we have a new member. Thank you so much, Namaste in your lane, for joining. So if you are interested in being a member on the channel, be sure to do so. You can join any level, and starting in this December, we're going to do some watch parties. We're going to be live. We're going to be on Discord, so it's definitely going to be members only, and we're going to watch all type of different shows, etc. So we have First Wives Club. It's also a show on Netflix, a movie rather, and it is about a Black Barbie and how that came about. And we're just going to take advice from members, etc., to figure out what you ladies want to watch together as a community. It's going to be on Discord, so we don't got to worry about copyright, etc. So definitely join the channel today. So another commenter said, Laura definitely pushed on Mielle, making my hair fall out trend. Some were upset Mielle collaborated with P&G, yet they use Tide. Good point. So yes, I did a deep dive on P&G Beauty as well, and yes, they own so many household name products that we know, we use, we've been using forever. So definitely check out that video. But that's true. Now, in fairness, Mielle Organics is owned by the same company that has like over 80 household brands that we use every day. That includes things like Always Pads, Tide, like you said, a lot of tissue companies, all type of products. Like I said, it's like over 80. So we trust them with certain things, but not other things. Now, I do know back in like the 80s, there was a push for a lot of Black people to move away from any product that was created by P&G Beauty. That is on my community section. I know I post often, so you have to scroll down a little bit. But it was definitely alleged that the owners at the time of P&G Beauty allegedly had some ties to some satanic, allegedly some satanic type of situations going. I posted an article on my community tab, but I do know, to talk about that again, there was a time where a lot of Black people, especially, they were attempting to move away from any products created by P&G Beauty. Unfortunately, the movement died out and it didn't work, but P&G Beauty has a long history of distrust when it comes to the Black community. So I stopped using Mielle years ago. I like Camille Rose. So yeah, I do see a lot of people saying that they still have good luck with Camille Rose. So I definitely want to point that out. I do know that my hairdresser, she actually was against my organics even before all of these allegations came out, because she just felt like it was too much fragrance. So I do know a lot of people are not into that, but I know Camille Rose has a lot of lines that have a lot of type of fragrances, etc. And that's why a lot of people are also going to DIY natural products too. I did a live about that as well. So definitely go over to the list of lives and you can see DIY products talked about over there. So let's see what else anyone has to say. Again, if you are interested in sharing your perspective about Mielle Organics, be sure to hit the link. I'm about to drop it in the comment section. So come up and share the good, bad, or indifferent. Or if you ladies want to talk about another topic surrounding curly hair while I am on the live, I definitely would do that as well. So it's important, ladies, to be careful of your hair products because many of them have links to the current illnesses that like various cancers, fibroids, especially in Black women. I definitely agree with that 100%. That's why these type of lives, the information in general, and just Black women, if you are experiencing any type of things when it comes to these products, definitely speak out so that we can inform each other because that is so true. There's all type of illnesses. It's so much that can go into these different hair products. So yes, this is a serious matter. It's not just a matter of, oh, allegedly a creator was paid to take my brand down. No, it's a little bit deeper than that because people are losing their hair. Some people are getting fibroids. People are getting sick overall. And again, these things definitely have to be talked about. Some stylists say putting oils and greases on your scalp is the reason we experience so much hair loss. Anyone have any thoughts on that? I guess it's trial and error because everyone is different. So I actually did ask a stylist that I interviewed on my channel, African Hair Guide, about hair grease, etc. Let me see how easy it is to get to that question because your girl is not a professional. So I definitely feel like it is a personal, you got to play around with what works best for your hair, your scalp, etc. For me, I do use grease on my scalp. Now, it's not going to be a every day, every other day, every 3 day thing, even. It's going to be every so often when I feel my scalp is a little dry. I don't put oils on my scalp personally because I feel like it makes my scalp dry. But again, some people have good luck with it. But let's see if I can get that answer as we keep going and see if I can get straight to it because I definitely did ask about hair grease. But if not, I'm just going to leave that linked into the chat so you can see his perspective as a professional when it comes to things like hair grease, etc. So I'll just leave the full live in the chat and hopefully it can answer any questions that you have regarding hair grease and just overall hair care in general. So I'm definitely going to do that now while we are on the live, while I am thinking about it. And then let me know what you think about hair grease, oils, etc. after you watch the live. Yeah, so someone said, what about leaving it on the scalp? It can cause the pores. So definitely. So I do know if you are going to use grease or oils, etc., on your scalp, you definitely need to be clarifying, using a clarifying shampoo at least once a month to really remove all of that buildup from your scalp. Now, I would pretty much stand behind that. If you're going to use that type of stuff on your scalp, you definitely have to clarify. You cannot just keep adding moisturizing shampoos on top of your hair because your hair is going to get backed up, your pores going to get clogged up, etc. But again, definitely consult with a professional. Again, I just dropped a live that I did with African Hair Guy where we went over all of this. He is a licensed cosmetologist who does specialize in curly natural hair. So hopefully you can get some of your questions answered. And he actually does hair out of Atlanta. So hopefully if you're in the Atlanta area, you can check him out or even fly into Atlanta, etc. So you can get the best answers for your personal hair, your curly hair, so it can be as healthy as possible. So other races do scalp oiling too, though. So yes, I do know like Indians, they have like the scalp oiling, etc. So yeah, that is true. And I do know that some of them do have a thicker hair type. It won't be in the curly, typically in the curly type 4 range, but they do have their own hair types, etc. So leaving it in for long periods of time without washing could be the issue. I definitely agree with that. So yes, if you're going to use grease, oils, etc., you're definitely going to have to wash your hair. You're going to have to use clarifying shampoos. I would recommend once a month, but it just all depends on your personal hair. So you definitely have to play around with what feels good for your hair. If you're still having issues, definitely consult with a professional to see what the best method is for your personalized hair care. So I really appreciate your channel combos and information. Thank you so much for Pen Pal 50 350 for watching my videos and enjoying the channel, etc. Also, definitely tell a friend to tell a friend, whoever's on the live, so that we can reach 8K subscribers and beyond. So in 2025, we're definitely going to be doing a lot more things, a lot more videos to come, etc. So I appreciate each and every one of you, though, who take the time out to watch my videos, comment, subscribe. Even if I cannot get back to everyone in the comment section, I definitely read the comments. I see them. I take your recommendations, etc. Just like today, if you ladies have another topic that you want to touch on while I'm live, please leave it in the comments so we can share it, talk about it as the Quality community. Or if you want to see the live from Monique Rodriguez one more time, if you came in late, leave that in the comment section as well. So this is exactly why I decided to learn how to formulate and start creating products for all hair textures. And now I sell them in a beauty supply store that I currently manage. I sell out weekly. Okay, so you have your own products. Be sure to leave your product name in the comment section so we can definitely check you out. So that is so awesome. So yes, be sure to promote your product, and especially if it is like a natural product, and people are always on the market trying to find what works best for their hair. I do know in 2025 I definitely have big things coming, and I'm definitely going to be consulting with different professionals, chemists, etc., to create my own product as well, because I want to create products that definitely cater to healthy quality hair in mind. Quality hair, that is the focus of my channel, and that will be the focus on the products. And I just have so many things to come. I'm going to be taking some classes that specialize in natural quality hair, so hopefully I will be soon, fingers crossed, be able to style quality natural hair. So many things coming. Like I said, I am just going to be a student of quality hair. I will be sure to keep the community posted when I get my certification and that as well. So it's just going to be a lot of things coming up. But let's see what else the comment section has to say. I disagree with that, but if you're taking 10 to 12 essential oils and mixing them together in a carrot oil, in my opinion, is too aggressive and cause irritation, okay, or aggravation rather. I'm also starting to wonder if the removal of sulfates and shampoo is resulting in less effective scalp cleansing when using oils. That is a good point. So yeah, that could definitely be the case. So many reasonings. It used to be, I don't remember in the 90s, but I don't know how educated we were about hair. I do know a lot more of us had relaxers and perms, etc. So I don't remember this issue of scalp buildup the same way I notice it today. Again, it could be because our hair was relaxed and we were using totally different products. It could be the sulfates. It could be so many reasons. But yeah, so someone also said, and I also love Castile, a liquid soap. That is my go-to wash for my hair. So is that like more like hand soap? I guess I don't know what is that, like a just a regular antibacterial soap? Let me know, species unknown. And thank you so much for contributing to the channel. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that, but maybe it's a good comment. So the nutrients even get absorbed the same way they do in the digestive system, or are we better off having a healthy diet? So I don't know if this is your first comment, but if you are just referring to uh do nutrition do nutrients overall get absorbed the same way they do in the digestive system, or are we better off having a healthier diet? I definitely think that we are all better off having a healthier diet, and that actually is going to play a huge role when it comes to healthy hair growth, etc., just the overall hair loss even. So yeah, I definitely advocate, outside of just going out buying a bunch of products, we definitely have to pay attention to our health. We have to be eating a well-rounded diet. We also have to be exercising, getting enough sleep, reducing stress, all the above. Oh, so in the oil. So in the oil, do the nutrients even get absorbed the same way they do in the digestive system, or are we better off having a healthy diet? Okay, so that makes sense. If I'm gonna say we're better off having a healthy diet. I feel like that from the inside out, that is your best method to overall healthy hair, in my opinion. But leave in the comments what you ladies and men think. What is the best method? Like, do you think um are the oils getting absorbed the same way they do in the digestive system, or do you think it would be better to just have an overall healthy diet? It's not the sulfates, it's the food, air, and water. I use shampoo on clients with no sulfates and it works wonders. Okay, so you are a professional hairstylist, all natural. So that is very cool. We have a stylist joining us today. So definitely be sure to hit the link so we can get a professional perspective on this topic. So anyone interested in sharing their opinions about Mielle Organics, please hit the link. But I also do want to talk about another topic that was going viral that I probably won't do a separate video on, but I did notice because Cardi B does have coily natural hair, and I did see she just posted another video of her beautiful hair. So let's kind of play that, and then we're going to talk about her secrets to hair care, growth, etc. So let's see if it will pull up. So here we go. I'm gonna make sure it is muted because I don't want any copyright music. But again, you could definitely continue to have perspectives about the Mielle Organics conversation. And then also I'm gonna talk about a few other conversations when it comes to curly hair as well, just to kind of keep the live going. So let's see. Maybe I'll play the Mielle Organics response one last time, and then we'll move on to some other topics. So let's go ahead and play her response video just in case people are coming in late, and then move on to some other topics surrounding curly hair.
Good evening, you guys. As most of you know, it has always been very important for me to keep you in the loop on this entrepreneurial journey, because I have to be totally honest with you guys. It is not for the faint at heart, okay? Especially being a Black woman and using my platform to serve and uplift, and knowing that I have always dedicated my platform to serving and uplifting, but this has been heavy on my heart. So I wanted to share this. I've always been very transparent with you all, and in this situation, it is no different. As many of you have been seeing that Mielle has been buzzing in the media lately, and some of you have stood up and shown support like true loyal mavens and mavericks. And I just want to say thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. But here's the thing. We recently discovered that the original TikTok creator who sparked all of those rumors about Mielle products causing hair loss and falsely claiming that the rosemary mint oil formula has changed, that creator has been paid by one of our competitors. Yes, this creator was earning a commission to promote a competitor's product while spreading misinformation about our products for their own personal gain. And unfortunately, some who joined in on those conversations seem to have ulterior motives as well. So you know what they say, when they go low, we go high. And out of respect for everyone involved, we try to handle this situation quietly, but it has reached a point to where I feel it's important to be transparent with you all. So just to let you know, the original creator of those false videos have since been removed, because people deserve to know the truth, and they deserve to understand that if there are hidden motives behind the misinformation that they're hearing out here on social media. So it is very disheartening, because I have always operated with a spirit of believing that there is room for everyone to win. But unfortunately, not everyone shares that same belief. So I just want to reassure you guys that our products are safe. They are based on consistent formulas, sourcing, and processes, and they are used and loved by millions of satisfied customers every day without a problem. So at the end of the day, I'm grateful for all of the support. I see y'all out there standing up for us in the comments, fighting with people in the comments. I appreciate you guys more than you probably ever know. But now I need your help. Please spread this word and share this message with everyone that you know, because the truth matters, and it's up to us to make sure that the truth is heard. And I've always focused on integrity because you can never go wrong with being honest and having integrity. And more importantly, I'm always going to stand on business.
All right, so there you have it once again. That is the response from my Monique Rodriguez, founder and former owner of Mielle Organics, now known as Mielle, and now they are owned by P&G Beauty. Looks like we have some new people coming in. The Order of the Bee said, wow. Jim said, wow, just like that. Black business is destroyed. So, yes, there is definitely a lot of reactions to this video that she recently posted. If you're interested in sharing your perspective on the topic live, be sure to hit the link that I am about to put in the chat and come up and share your experience with the product, good, bad, or indifferent. Any and all thoughts are welcome. I don't want it to just be one-sided. I wanted to give a fair and balanced live when it comes to the topic about Mielle Organics. So again, there is the link. Be sure to come up and join. Okay, so species unknown. Okay, so it's Dr. Bronner's. Okay, yes, I have heard of that soap. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, that soap definitely would get the clarifying done. So yeah, maybe I'll have to consider that for the next time I'm trying to clarify my hair because based off how it treats the body, I could definitely see that for sure. So when it comes to clarifying the scalp, I like to use mint decline the clay mask and apple cider vinegar and let that sit on my scalp to pull any toxins, excessive oils, and dirt from my scalp. Then I follow up with my shampoo and conditioner. So, yes, that is definitely an old school method that the OG people in the natural hair community was using to just kind of make their coils bounce back after a lot of buildup, etc. So, Jim said, never use the product, but there is truly so many factors that can make hair fall out. Also, rosemary should not be used in high quality. So quantities. I definitely agree with that. There's so many factors that contribute to hair loss. We cannot confirm that all the thousands of women who went on social media and alleged that Mielle Organics was the reason of their hair loss. We cannot confirm that that is the reason for all of their allegations. However, I do believe that some of those women definitely were telling the truth, and some of those women's hair loss definitely probably can be contributed to the product. However, until we see this class action lawsuit or whatever the future holds when it comes to all of these allegations, all of us can just speculate and just share our opinions, perspectives, etc. So, Castile soap is great, very clarifying, so moisture is needed. I definitely agree with that. Also, every product is not made for everyone. I definitely agree with that. All natural L. Every product is definitely not made for everyone, and that could be some of the issue going on when it comes to Mielle Organics as well. The Order of the Bee said it makes me wonder how many TikTok accounts and influencers are getting paid to endorse products and not disclosing. So many. Allegedly, they're supposed to be you are required to put hashtag ad or add somewhere on your video, but I don't think they all do that. I think some of them are getting paid on the under, etc. But we have another guest that is joining us on the stage. Hey, Courtney, thank you so much for joining us. Please share your perspective about Mielle Organics and all of this controversy.
Hey, can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hi. I'm All Natural Niece that was in the chat.
Oh, hey.
Okay, so my thing about Mielle, so I have a couple of different perspectives and they might be a little conflicting. My first thing is that when it comes to hair products, and one thing I have learned in this game is that all hair products are not created equal. Simply put, that everybody has different makeup when it comes to background, when it comes to hair texture, when it comes to their blood. So when it comes to how your hair grows out your scalp, that's something that's different for every single person. Another caveat is that hair care for Black people didn't just become mainstream until the Black natural hair movement came about on YouTube a couple of years ago. So to be quite honest with you, a lot of these other products were causing us things like cancer, perms, which has definitely been proven to be a fact. And I think that when it comes to this whole Mielle situation is that I don't necessarily want to say like her products are bad, in my professional opinion, because I have a lot of clients that hair is growing perfectly fine. And when I ask them what they use at home, Some of them do use Mielle. So I can't say that it's like it's a bad product per se. I personally don't use it because it doesn't work with my hair texture. It just dried my hair completely out. But maybe with somebody with a different I'm sorry, not hair texture, my hair porosity. It did not work very well for my hair porosity. And when it comes to Black people, we all have different porosities. We all have different, like I said, genetic makeups. So everything does not work well for everyone. That's the one main thing. As far as her, even I feel like even if we think about just her changing the name from Mielle Organics to Mielle, it shows you the difference between, they can't claim that they are organic anymore because of the chemicals that they put in it. When you do tend to go mainstream, you have to put a bunch of different chemicals in your stuff so the shelf life lasts. Otherwise, like I personally make my own products and I make like a hairspray, and that's not going to last people if they don't put it in the refrigerator. It shouldn't even last past, I want to say, 3 weeks. It starts to get rotten, but that's because I don't put any preservatives in my stuff. So I think that when it comes to Mielle, it's kind of like a rock and a hard place, because I can't say she's actually causing people hair loss when I know that hair loss comes from a caveat of different things, where it has to do with health. It also has to do with climate change. That's another caveat. Back in the day, people didn't have to deal with the water being as bad as it was, or even the air being as polluted as it was. We really don't know the main reason why people are losing hair, but what we do know is maybe they already had issues. And I'm not trying to defend her or anything. I'm not trying to discredit anybody who said that they used it and it didn't work. Because again, what I said earlier is that it doesn't, every hair product is not made for everyone. And I think that as Black people, we need to, it's good to support other Black people, but does it really support you as far as your genetic makeup? And I think we need to start doing a little bit more research when it comes to what our hair actually likes, and start paying attention to that more. So I feel like maybe with a couple of these women, maybe they actually were using a product and did not realize that it was causing hair damage, and they kept using it. And then over time, that's going to lead to some type of alopecia. But I mean, we really could say the same thing about braids. Some people hate braids because they don't grow their hair. Some people love them because they do. So I think it's like a double-edged sword with this. And then, like I said, she is mainstream now, so I can't really expect her product list to be the same. She's not making it anymore. It's P&G, and anybody looking to P&G, then we know they own so many different products and so many different chemicals. That's their thing. They are a mass producer, so they're going to change the formula up. I think that's just a part of what comes with becoming mainstream. I'm not gonna lie, her first original response to all of this, I did not like it. I thought it was very dismissive. However, I think that she's kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place, because she's trying to be transparent, but at the same time, she also has her business to also take an account of, and she doesn't want to tell people that, hey, I'm causing hair damage. But I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just, it's not for everybody, because like I said, some people use it, they love it, it works, it grows their hair. Me, no, it dried my hair out, so I don't use it. I don't support it for anybody who has the same type of either hair porosity or hair texture as mine. I don't promote it to them. So I think that's the
Thank you so much. I agree with pretty much everything you said, even down to the fact that I used to use Mielle Organics as well. I have low porosity hair. I have type 4B, according to my stylist, maybe mixed with a little 4C. And it started drying my hair out too. And that was before the controversy. So I just stopped using it. Thankfully, I didn't notice any major hair loss, etc. But you're so correct when it comes to different factors contributing to hair loss. Also, not everything working for everybody. Just her no longer having her hands in the formulation of the product now being owned by P&G. So yeah, they're gonna cut corner. They're not gonna go after products like you said that you can now claim your product as organic. No, they're gonna load it up with chemicals so they can have it on the shelf for as long as possible. And that is the risk you take when you go mainstream. So yeah, they're not gonna want a product that lasts 3 weeks and you got to refrigerate and all that. They want it to sit on the shelves at Walmart for as long as they can so they can make the most money that they can. And that was the risk she took when she sold. So yeah, there are gonna be people that their hair is not going to respond the same way it may have when it was all more organic, to the point where she can claim it as organic. Because I don't know at what point she start adding different chemicals to preserve it to some degree. But yes, I agree with pretty much everything not pretty much everything that you said. You said it so well. Like, we definitely have to be educating us. And I know you're a professional, so I definitely appreciate you coming up and sharing your perspective from a professional standpoint too. So us as the people that consume the products, as well as professionals, and then just us with quality natural hair, we can all just be properly educated to make the best informed decision when it comes to our hair. But yeah, you also made another good point about the water's different. Also, braids was a good. I actually did a video about braids and just how we used to take care of our hair, like I stated, like relaxers and perms, etc. Just so many different factors contribute to all of this. But so it's unfair to just say it's just, oh yeah, Mielle Organics is the reason for all hair loss. But I definitely feel like it probably did contribute to some hair loss.
No, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree. And I don't want to like vilify her necessarily.
It cut off.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't want to vilify her, but I definitely agree that it is possible, because I don't want to get your platform, allegedly that this happened, So one thing I will say, a matter of fact, I just want to say I love your channel. I watch it often. But even you're welcome. But even thinking about like I said, perm and braids. So those are two things that cause alopecia. And perm has been proven to cause cancer. However, I met this older lady. She is in perfect health. She has very long, thick permed hair, and she's not she doesn't have cancer. So I think it just goes to show that like everybody is not made the same way. So when it comes to how we take care of ourselves, it's not going to be the same. That's one thing. And then, like I said, with braids, me personally, braids have grown my hair. I know some people that get traction alopecia from braids. So it can definitely go both ways. And I think that the hair care is the main thing. But it's just like a little piece of advice to like the ladies who are listening, who are either venturing off to either try new products or try to create your own. Just do understand that I know once somebody in the chat said it earlier, that you can't mix a bunch of essential oils together. That is absolutely true. When it comes to mixing products, it's pH balance. And it comes to your body, and it comes to your hair, it's at a specific pH. So you have to, and everybody's pH is not the same when it comes to their body and when it comes to their hair. So with that being said, is that you have to, it's kind of trial and error, because like I just said, it's not a lot of products on a market that are actually marketed towards Black hair, unfortunately. But another thing is like, you can't just be throwing a bunch of things in a pot and think it's just gonna work, because it could also lead to hair loss too. And then when it comes to trying a bunch of different products, if you got that one tried and true staple product, please just stick to it. If it ain't broke, please don't fix it. Like, I think we get wrapped up in trying to also just steady support Black businesses that we don't realize that it's not made for everyone. I personally think that her hair products works better for people with either medium to high porosity and finer hair. I don't think it works for people with low porosity, especially with low, thick 4C, real 4C hair. I don't think it works for them. And that's just from what I've seen in my professional opinion. But just to also let you all know, I don't know if anybody ever went to school for hair, you don't get any education on Black hair. They don't have an education on Black hair. Most of the stuff that I've learned about doing hair, because I'm a barber, I went to barber school, but I also do locks. So I do a lot of natural hair. I didn't learn any of the things that I know as far as taking care of Black hair from school. It was never in a book. We had literally a paragraph in that whole book dedicated to doing braids. They teach you how to do perms, they teach you how to do colors. And these two things are also things that ruin Black hair if you don't know how to take care of it properly. So I think with Mielle and the whole issue with hers, I think we will see this issue happening with a lot of other Black brands that do come up after this, because we don't have any science behind a lot of this. We don't have a lot of knowledge behind a lot of this, because it was never looked into. It's still not looked into. They just started to create a curriculum for Black hair. And and I'm going to call a spade a spade, created by white people. So I don't really expect them to get it right the first time. So I think Mielle is going to be the start of a lot of other products coming out, and, issues are coming about. But I just want to caution everybody that everything is not made for everybody. Just because it worked for Susie down the street don't mean it's going to work for you.
I agree 100%. So if you want to share your location or any page or promote your business in any type of way, definitely do that. So if you want to put it in the comment section when we're off the live or off the screen, or if you could type it now, I can put it on the screen as well, because we definitely need more people out there that cares about quality natural hair, the health of our hair, etc., who takes the time to learn and explore different options. But yeah, when it comes to education, I heard in New York they're trying to change that to where they're going to add like a natural hair part of cosmetology school. But for
Yes.
now, there are a few, like in my state, I'm going to go to a natural hair class where she talks about the health of curly hair and all that type of stuff. And in my state, that's actually all you need to style natural hair. So it depends on the state, etc. But yeah, definitely if you are a professional, a hairstylist, etc., definitely take that time to try to find those classes, etc., that actually teach you about curly natural hair, so we won't run into things like this. Or if your client comes in and they're using things like Mielle Organics or any of these products, because like you said, this is just the start. I feel like it's going to be, like you said, a lot more products on the docket in the near future. You will be able to properly educate them on how to reverse some of this damage if it unfortunately causes them hair loss, traction, alopecia, etc. So yeah, we definitely have to come together as clients, as consumers, as professionals, to really kind of change the tide of all this. Because yeah, we don't want another. I think it's probably going to be in the future, but if we could try to step ahead of it and prevent it, because there was, like I said, thousands of women with chunks of their hair for various reasons coming out.
Mm-hmm.
That is very disheartening, because we know our hair is very important to us, not just as Black women, but women in general, even men too. So yeah, hopefully videos like this and conversations can happen and change can really take place on all perspectives. Like, it's not just the hairstylist, because us as the clients, us as the consumers, etc., we have to take a level of responsibility. We have to pay attention to what's going on with our hair. We can't just be running out there jumping on any and every product that comes out thinking it's going to work for us because it worked for your cousin, etc. No, we go to trustworthy professionals if you are having issues to figure out what goes on. Again, we have one on the stage right now. Someone was asking about were they asking about hair grease? I know that we talked about the oils, the essential oils, but someone was asking about, do they feel like it is appropriate to grease their scalp? So I guess I'll ask
No,
you a question while
no,
you're here.
no, and no, and no, and no. This is what I will say. Grease is a okay. So grease and oil specifically. I'm not talking about essential oils. I'm more so talking about carrier oils. So oils with a little bit more fat in them. Those oils in that grease it's made as like a sealant, so it seals stuff in. So when it comes to needing it, not necessarily. You might need it on your hair, but I wouldn't put it on your scalp. It's the same with even people who get braids and stuff. The stylist should be putting the gel on your hair, not your scalp. They shouldn't be running their finger down your scalp with that gel and stuff, because it's going to seal in dryness. That is just what it does. It's a sealant. Grease is not necessary on your scalp because your scalp produces something called sebum. And everybody's scalp that, assuming is in good health or just, normal health, your scalp is going to produce its own amount of sebum. Now, if you just have an extremely dry scalp and it produces no type of sebum, like it's always flaky, it's always dry, then you might need a little bit extra something. But grease, I wouldn't suggest, because grease tends to be too thick. So the thing with that, on your hair, you need it. You need it on your hair. You don't need it on your scalp. It suffocates your scalp. You don't need it on your scalp. Absolutely not.
Okay,
But
got
again, that's not a one size fits all thing, because people who need it, super severely dry scalp, they might need it, but you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot at all. Not like our grandmas used to do, because I remember my mama used to burn me with that hot comb, grease just be dripping everywhere. No, that's too much. If it was like how your grandma used to do, and when she hot combed you up in the kitchen, absolutely not. You shouldn't be walking around looking like a butterball after you just did your hair. No.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be your personalized, like your own personal hair. All our hair is different. So again, if you're struggling with what products to use, not use, definitely consult with a professional. There are some good ones out there. They come by my channel all the time. They definitely care about Coley natural hair. So you just have to do your research and find them if you are struggling again with what you should and shouldn't be using with your hair in order to have the healthiest Coley hair as possible. So I definitely agree with that. I think that was all I seen. Someone did say braids broke their hair off, which yes, it's
That's true. Braids, the braided hair that they use, they put chemicals on that stuff. Like I'm sure that since we all are here and we all are like in this whole hair controversy conversation, we all are hip to the fact that they put chemicals on their hair. Like that $2 pack of hair, please, if you can. That's why I feel like knotless braids are like a thing now. Aside from it looking better in my opinion. Sorry, y'all, but it doesn't touch your scalp directly. When I used to get braids, I took a year off of braids and my scalp hasn't broke out since. That stuff used to break my scalp out. I used to be itching like crazy. So people do have allergic reactions to that, the braiding hair, just because of the chemicals that they put in there alone. So I will say, like, it's a bunch of different things when it comes to hair. I would suggest to you all to get, it's a hair gel called Super Grow hair gel. You can find it on Amazon. It's a little bit pricey, but if you look at the list of ingredients, number one, it's big enough, it's legible enough for you to see it. The font is big and they have really good ingredients in it. And I use this specific gel on people with scalp conditions, and I found that it does not clog their scalp up as much. So again, trial and error. Everything's not for everybody, but I will say when it comes to black hair, the best products you probably will find are on Amazon. And another thing, we need moisture. I feel like a lot of our hair break off because we don't spray our hair with water. We get confused that oil is the thing to use and grease is the thing to use. Well, if your hair is dry, like I said, oil and grease is a sealant. It's going to seal in dryness. You need to seal in moisture. So that's another thing. If you put the grease on first versus putting the moisture on first, it's like the way that you do it is another thing. Like I think they had LCO and LOC methods back in the day. That's another thing. It's not the same for everybody. So you just got to really get what works for you. But I say main thing for black people is we don't moisturize our hair. We get caught up in the oils and, the sprays of it all. But where's the moisture? Where's the water? We need water on our scalp majority of all the time, especially if you have low porosity hair. You need to be moisturizing your hair. So like As I Am has a really good one. Anything with like aloe is really good, but you need moisture. You need moisture. I say you need moisture more than you need oil, to be quite honest with you.
I definitely agree with that. I'm going to put that in the comment section. Aloe is great for moisture, so people can do their research and figure out if that will work good for them. But I definitely think that moisture is something that is ignored a lot when it comes to our hair health, etc. And I also put in the comments the Super Grow hair gel from Amazon. So if you are interested in that to see if it works for you, you could definitely see if just try it out, ask your professionals, etc. But I want to say that is all the questions that came up today. Anyway, a braiding hair that's amazing and healthy for you is, so she is listing a braiding hair that you all could try. It is infused with copper and has no toxic chemicals. Please look it up. Yes, please look up the hair braiding brand on the screen if you're interested in a brand that allegedly doesn't have any toxic chemicals, etc. So, but do your own research as well. So, yes. So if you ladies have any more questions before we let Courtney out all natural in the comment section, go leave them real quick since we have a professional here, like on the live, etc. And also don't forget to drop your information if you're interested in promoting your salon or your products, etc. So we can definitely support each other. We need some good products, we need some good stylists, etc.
Absolutely.
Where are you, if you want to say where are you located?
Oh, I'm in Griffith, Indiana.
Okay,
I'm in Indiana. Yeah.
You in the Midwest.
Yes, Midwest.
Is there what is the hair climate there? Like, are there a lot of girls with loose natural hair, locks, weaves, wigs? Like, what is like vibe when it comes to hair health and quality natural hair, etc.?
When it comes to loose naturals, I'm personally a loose natural. I have friends that are loose naturals, but I will say we are kind of outshadowed by the the wigs and the weaves. When it comes to a lot of that. I do have, since I've focused on locks, I don't want to, I can't really say that most people do get locks, but I will say, like, being from the Midwest, I'm actually from Chicago. Most people, at least women that I know, got locks because, like, their husband got it, or, like, baby daddy got it, or they seen Chief Keef got them, child. They really just be following the trend a lot of the time. So I personally see a lot of people with locks. I don't see too many loose naturals. I see a lot of people with the wigs. And I'm gonna tell y'all ladies now, leave them freak y'all. Wigs was made initially for people with, what is it, aria to alopecia. So that means total alopecia, like the people who lost all their hair. That's what wigs were made for. Especially if you're not taking care of your hair underneath, you're going to have a lot of hair loss. So I see a lot of that kind of going on, and a lot of braids. I don't really see too many loose naturals, but we're still here. We're still here. But again, I think I'm just a little biased because I see most people with locks most of the time.
Gotcha. Yeah, locks is definitely taking off in various parts of the nation. But hey, at least it's your real hair, your curly hair or curly hair, or however your hair started before locks. That is a lot more healthier, like you said, than the weaves, wigs, etc. So Legal Eagle is actually in Indiana. So that is great. Maybe we found our next natural curly hair hairstylist. I don't know if you
I
have
know
locks,
that's right.
loose hair, or etc. But yeah, she definitely gonna leave her information in the chat. So Legal Eagle, definitely hit your girl up. Also, be very gentle with your hair and stop the super tight hairstyles. That is a great point. Like these hairstyles, the manipulation of your hair definitely plays a role in hair breakage, etc. So Legal
Absolutely.
Eagle, she hopes
Absolutely.
so she's interested in hopefully visiting and getting her hair taken care of, etc. So that would be great if we made a connection, because yes, we want to definitely take care of our curly hair and have the healthiest hair possible. And it starts with just one connection at a time. So definitely keep us posted with how your visit goes, etc. If you are going to, in fact, go to her salon.
Absolutely. And I just want to say thank you so much for listening to me today. I will be leaving my stuff in the comments.
Okay, thank you so much for joining and just sharing your overall perspective, professional perspective, etc. So yeah, I really appreciate you coming up.
Of course, you have a blessed rest of your day, okay?
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, so we're gonna probably stay until 1 o'clock Central Time, or it will be 2 o'clock Eastern Time. So yeah, just kind of wrapping up any final thoughts. If anyone wants to come up and join before we get up out of here, I'm gonna definitely wait for her to drop her information in the chat so I can pin it, put it up on the screen. If you are in the Indiana area or surrounding areas and you're interested in a stylist who actually cares for curly hair, trying to educate herself, etc., does locks, etc. Thank you. Just subscribe. Yay, Jessica White. Thank you so much for subscribing. And anyone else who has not subscribed, please take the time to like, comment, subscribe. Also, if you are interested in donating to the channel, it is Coffee Cuties on Cash App, or you can super chat, etc. So someone is actually given a cosign with the Super Grow is amazing. She knows her stuff. I can't wait to follow her. So that is great that we have a cosign from that Super Grow hair gel that All Natural Niece was promoting. So again, thank you so much, All Natural Niece, for coming up on the stage, etc. If you're comfortable with sharing your salon, please do so in the chat, or you can email it to me. My email's in the bio. And then if anyone is interested in getting the information from her salon, I will just email it back to you, however you want to do it. But I definitely, again, want you ladies to find the best salon possible so that we can have healthy, quality, natural hair, whether it's locked up, whether it's loose, etc. In 2025, we're going to be definitely hitting our hair goals. And it starts with conversations like this once again. But again, let me leave the link in the chat one more time. So anyone who wants to join for the next we'll just stay on till 1 o'clock just to make it even. Any final thoughts about any other topics we touched about, please leave them in the comments as well. It will be very nice, speaking of just different people interested in different salons, if we could create some type of like I guess it would be like a phone book. I can't even think of the proper name right now, where you just kind of list the state and list different curly hair salons that are actually good for curly natural hair, etc. It would definitely be great if we could come up with that, so that if you're, let's say, in New York, you'll know a salon to go to. If you're in Arkansas, if you're in Kansas, Missouri, even if you're way out on like California. So definitely that would be great. So if you are a professional and you actually cater to quality natural hair, be sure to email me. It's in the bio, and we could try to start putting together that catalog, etc. for a directory. Thank you. Yes, directory. Thank you, Legal Ego, for the name. I'm like, phone book, what is it? But yeah, a directory will be so great. So because there's people in the UK, South America, etc. And we are all here for the common goal of taking care of our curly natural hair. So 2025, that would be great if we could get that together. Maybe some people are using too much oil too often and not washing it off. I definitely agree with that. Is your name pronounced the one, or is it like Dion? Like, can you like kind of tell me how to pronounce your name? But I definitely agree with that. So yes, that's what we were talking about. Hopefully using some type of clarifying shampoo, etc. At least once a month will be a generic rule, but again, everybody's hair is different, so you definitely have to pay attention to what your personalized hair care needs are. But yes, people can be using it too much. I also know earlier you stated people can be using it too much, or they could be using it wrong, these products, these hair products. So definitely read the instructions, pay attention to the way you're using it, etc., because all those things are going to play a factor. Yes, like a website or app in the UK. Yes, US, all over. Yes, I want it to be like all over, because like I said, it's girlies in the UK, it's girlies in South America. We needed all like a global directory to really put us up on where's the best places to go, what's the best products to use. If some people have their own hair care products, we could definitely promote it, etc. Just so many more things are going to come in 2025. So definitely be sure to subscribe and turn those post notifications on. Yes, the second one, spot on. Yes, I definitely agree with your sentiment when it comes to these hair care products. We definitely have to be careful, read the directions, use as directed, pay attention to your own hair, pay attention to what your hair likes, don't like. Again, not jumping on any trends, not just using product just because your cousin's using it, you think it may work for your cousin. Like, no, you have to really understand your curly hair. Thank you so much. Cherished by Chia. Is that how you pronounce it? Let me know how to pronounce your name in the chat, because if it's one thing about your girl, she will butcher a name, but I definitely want to get you ladies' names correctly. And thank you so much for just conversating with me on this good Saturday morning. I know the holidays is coming up. I have a fun video dropping on Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a cute little video, because I definitely wanted to keep the Kohler community in mind, even on the holidays, because I know not everyone has family to share it with. Some people may be working, some people may just be alone flat out, and I don't want anyone to feel alone this Thanksgiving. So we're gonna definitely still drop videos on holidays, even if 2 people watch, it doesn't matter. I just want us to really feel like a community, because again, we all have curly hair in common. We're all Black women. There are a few men on the channel as well with curly hair who we just have that commonality. We just kind of need to be here for each other, just inform each other, put each other up on game again, and create a sense of community, a sense of family. If you're interested in just joining a more intimate family like structure, be sure it's pronounced like Alicia. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like Alicia. Alicia? Is that how you say it? With the way that it's spelled, Alicia? Wow. Oh, it's nighttime in the UK. Okay, so Alicia. Alicia, right? Like, this is how we spell Alicia. So that's why I'm like, is that Alicia? This is like let me put it in the chat. Is it Alicia like that? But it's no L. So okay. So Isha, right? Isha, hopefully, hopefully I got it right. But it is nighttime in the UK, so I hope you have a good night's sleep, etc. So cherish, I'm definitely gonna, when I get it right, I'm gonna get it right. So yeah. So it's Aisha. Okay, so I got it. Aisha. So thank you, Jessica. It took me a minute to figure it out, but we got it. Okay, we got it. It's Aisha. I'm like, is it Alicia? But okay, so thank you, ladies, again so much for taking the time out. Again, if you're interested in just keeping the conversation going, knowing more about your coily natural hair, etc., be sure to join the Discord as well, where we give tips and tricks about coily natural hair, just different products we're using, different methods, etc. I also talk about recipes, fitness, so many fashion is going on in there. The Discord link is in my bio, so be sure to join the Discord today as well. The conversation definitely goes on 24/7 over there on the Discord. It's free to join. Also, dang, I'm getting so tongue tied. Also, think about joining the membership channel if you are interested in watching different videos, etc. We're going to be watching movies, videos, TV shows, etc. on the membership channel once a month on a Sunday. I'm going to start that in December, so definitely join today. You could join any different it's bronze, it's gold, etc. You can join any level of the membership channel, and you will be able to join the watch parties on a private Discord. So definitely be sure to do that today. Coffee Cutie mugs are on sale for only $15 on my website. Again, that's in the bio. They're so cute in person, so be sure to grab yours today. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. We definitely got to put that directory together. What else? So many more videos are going to come. Again, the Discord, the Coffee Cutie mugs. I have an Amazon storefront if you ladies are Amazon shoppers, because I know the holidays coming up. If you're interested in different beauty products, etc., there are a lot of Black-owned ones on my Amazon storefront as well. So definitely be sure to check that out. We are just going to leave it open to last thoughts. So yes, Jessica had to help your girl out, and yes, it's Aisha. So I will not forget now that I know how to pronounce it. But that is definitely an interesting way to spell the name. So I guess, I'm definitely going to remember that is how it's pronounced. Would love to support you. Thank you so much for Aisha for just coming by, chatting with me. Thank you for everyone who stuck around. We've been here 2 hours. That is a long time. So, and you ladies hung in there. I want to try to go live as much as possible. Sometimes I get a little busy, so I definitely wanted to do this today and just touch on this topic. I'm going to leave the time step to the original video once the live goes up. So if you just kind of come in and you want to see what the update was and you don't want to have to go through all of it, I'm going to tag it, the time step, in the comment section, and leave any comments if you're catching it late in the comment section, so that we can just know what your thoughts on all of this is. But let me go ahead and again, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So many more cool videos to come. So many cool things coming up in 2025. So again, you want to turn those post notifications on. If you want to donate to the channel, you can super chat the live, or you can donate to the Cash App. Coffee Cuties is in my bio as well. But I guess it is 1:00. So I hope you ladies and men, if you're a man watching, ladies, anybody who is watching, I hope everyone has a great Saturday. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday, etc. Leave in the comments what you're doing for your holidays, any shopping plans, etc. Any and all thoughts are welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the outro video, and we are definitely going to be back Monday with a new video dropping. So again, turn the post notifications on for that. But until next time, see ya.